So I recently told you guys about how I was going to change the format a little bit. I'm going to tell you about all of my dating experiences now that I'm single. Go on some dates. And I've already started all of my extremely interesting and meaningful, poignant, lovely experiences with online dating. Yet again, I've been doing this for years, so old hat. Well, I never wear old hats. Girls gotta look good. I decided that for my first foray back into online dating, I was gonna have to go out with someone who seemed at least decently compatible. And of course, as luck would have it, this very normal, attractive looking guy messaged me on there. So he texted me one day and he asked me, hey, do you want to go meet up at this bar? And this bar actually happens to be very close to where I live, so I was extremely excited. I was like, yeah, I can walk there. Get there, he looks like his pictures, which is really nice and refreshing. We have a good conversation the whole time. We sit there for like 2.5 or 3 hours. Like, I have a margarita, he has a couple beers. Fun. Good evening. As we go to leave, he doesn't offer to buy my drinks, which is fine. There's no problem with that. I'm just letting you know. Whenever we leave, he gives me a hug, like kind of an awkward hug, a little side huggish. And so it's kind of like, I don't know how this guy feels about me, but we'll see. We'll just see what happens if he calls me. I hope he does call me, because I at least relatively liked him. I wasn't in love with him immediately, but I didn't mind his presence. I'm sorry, but that's saying something. And he says, yeah. He says, sure, of course, I'll text you, and I couldn't think of any reason why he wouldn't. It seemed perfectly reasonable to expect a second date. So keep in mind, this was a Thursday evening. So I'm expecting he probably won't text me for a couple days. And I'm a little bit old-fashioned. I never text guys first. It's just like a thing. It's kind of that nice reassurance that this guy doesn't think you're a weirdo. And that way he has like an automatic out. I like to give people nice outs. I don't like to force people into situations with me. So Friday goes by, I don't hear from him. That's fine. Saturday goes by and I don't hear from him. I'm a little surprised, gotta say, because I kind of thought we hit it off. Figured he might want to hang out over the weekend. If nothing else, I figured the guy might think he could get laid or something. He wouldn't, but I'm just saying he might think that, and so he'd try. But I don't hear from him Saturday. I don't freak out about it. I don't hear from him on Sunday all day, and so I'm like, wow, nothing. That's a little surprising to me. Sure enough, right before I go to bed on Sunday, I get a text message from him. It's like 10:30, so I'm like, let's see how this goes. So I open my iPhone, it says, hey, what's your email? Okay, we had been talking about like funny videos and stuff during when we were having drinks, so I figured, well, he's gonna send me like some funny videos, and he kind of like alluded to that. So I gave him my email, which then I thought might have been like a really crafty way for him to get my last name so he could Google stalk me. Because if you think about it, most people's email addresses are like their first and last name, or at least some sort of combination. So it's that could be crafty. I don't know if he's that smart. And no email. I don't get an email that night. I don't get an email on Monday, no text message. I'm like, what the fuck? So on Tuesday, I start to get a little flustered. I'm a little annoyed at this point, quite frankly. I'm not so much annoyed because I really liked him, but I'm annoyed by the fact that I feel like I'm getting stood up and I don't understand why. Like, there wasn't an obvious reason. So I just texted him simply, and it was like a joke, and I well-crafted it with my friend Kelly. So are we gonna go out again, or are you just gonna sign me up for a year's worth of online porn spam? I mean, come on. It was funny. And so he responds and he goes, oh no, my computer broke. And I just haven't had time to send you from my work email, but I'm gonna do it today. Totally ignores the question about going out again. I'm like, at this point, I'm like, fine, whatever. And so later that evening, sure enough, he sends me an email. There's like 6 links in this email. Oh, hell no. And so at the end of the email, it says like, what have you got? Like, it's like some sort of like YouTube challenge. Like, no. And so I just ignore it. I'm like, fine, whatever. Three days later, he texts me, did you get my email? I just wrote back, I was like, yep. And I figured maybe he'd slide in there and be like, oh crap, this girl's pissed off. And he'd say something like, well, you want to go out again? He just goes, so you don't have anything back for me? I'm totally mind blown. I'm boggled of the mind. Oh my god. It does not surprise me that this guy is 29, and good looking and has a nice job and is very active and is still single. With the side hug. It's one of those situations where you're going into it, you're like, nope, we're turning.